Hey everybody, it's me, Tara and Eileen, and welcome back to our Nancy Drew Let's Play of the Mystery of the Seven Keys. So, I finally made it in this gameplay to where I was before I stopped playing with that evil math problem. And we solved it, and I'm very proud of myself for solving it. But yeah, so now we don't have much to do. Literally recover Adela's necklace, further investigate Slati custom jewelry. Okay.
Check.
Oh, I did that. Further investigate the Marionette Theater.
Still have to do that.
So I'm thinking for right now, we might go talk to everybody because not sure what to do.
I'm afraid I don't have time to talk about the exhibits today.
That's not why I'm here. I wanted to ask you a few more questions.
If it will not take too long, I have an appointment.
I heard you arguing with Vladena earlier. What happened?
A professional disagreement.
You went all the way to her store for a professional disagreement?
She does not accept that I cannot have her assess the gems in the official collection.
Okay. So she wants to assess like
Why can't you allow it?
jewels.
I do not need
Of
an
Prague.
additional point of view.
You are the only one allowed to assess them?
In the case of the crown jewels, I am not allowed to assess them. I am only overseeing them. The same family that has officially done so for generations continues to assess him today.
If a family tie like that is required, why would Vladena ever think that she could personally assess the jewels?
Allegedly, her family were the original appraisers of the crown jewels, until they were ousted along with the rest of the alchemists. Too long ago to matter now, but nonetheless, she feels her credentials return this right to her.
She does have really good credentials.
How do you know all of this?
Excuse me.
They seem like rather personal details.
Well, people talk. The gemology circle is not large.
Did you ever examine the gems on Adela Cherna's necklace?
No, I am not a commercial appraiser.
Did you visit Zlati Jewelers while Adela's necklace was there?
It is possible.
So you
Okay.
have visited Zlati Jewelers on more than one occasion.
We are professional colleagues.
Why are you like stepping around the bush?
But you're not a commercial appraiser, so why would you go there?
You have already asked this question. That's enough. I must be on my way. Enjoy your time in Prague.
Thank you. I would... That was abrupt.
You left, and this is gone. Okay. Sorry for the noise in the background if you can hear that. It's just my robot cleaning.
Oh,
He should be done soon. That's all? Okay. Yeah, I named him Dwight. That's my vacuum's name. Dwight. He's actually Dwight 2.0 because he's a vacuum and a mop. And the previous one that I had with my roommate, his name was Dwight, and so I just call him Dwight, but he's Dwight 2.0. Okay. I swear it was just nighttime. It's daytime out here now. Okay, bro. Can I get in your little thing here, actually? I can. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. not doing anything. I think Dwight's done. He's just come into his spot now. You can see him. The camera's backwards. I hate that. He's there. But I think he's done, so...
Wow, that's a big donation.
Lutzcon donation. $250,000 or whatever, Casey. Show ready. This one's in storage. Out of maintenance. Thank you, Dwight. New paint, tightened screws, broken strings. So I think these are the ones that are at the one place. With the older man fixing it.
This doesn't seem right.
Okay.
This doesn't seem right.
What can I use those for?
Locked.
What? Okay. That's a saw. Okay. Okay, maybe these are just like you try to get that open with
A
this.
story about an ancient group called the Residente.
Oh, Act 1, The People's Peril. Residente saves serfs from poverty, the struggle to right the wrongs. And then there's this symbol. Is that all I can see in there? Sheesh, Dwight, you loud, bro. Kings, queens, crowns, and keys. This is the one. Is this the one that we performed? Or is this like after they lock it up? Oh no, this is the end of the show. Okay.
Still have to do that.
Frank and Joe. Hi Nancy, how did it work out with the Diggis file, and why does thinking of Prague make me crave cake? It's the kartoshka for me, Nancy. If you found anything interesting about the Diggis file, Agent Garrett will want to know. Can't say the same about cake, Joe. I've got a mystery to solve. Just found something that could be of interest. Maybe I should give Agent Zane Garrett a call. Can I call here? Okay. Just right in the
Agent
Marionette
Garrett?
show.
Yes, Nancy. What can I...
Hopefully he doesn't hear me. He's standing just right here.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Hi,
The
Popo.
supposed crime ring.
She's behind
So
me.
you
can
have.
see her little tail.
If they are
Tail.
real, it's possible they could be involved.
I'll look into it. I hadn't considered that they would be a force in this day and age, but what you're saying makes sense.
I was finally able to view the necklace's Dagos file. I got my hands on the
Pretty
physical
girl.
log from the jeweler, but the
Oh,
timestamps
thank
don't
you.
match.
There was a physical log.
Is that unusual?
It's the first I'm hearing of it. They only include a physical log if they can't enter into the Degas file system immediately.
So it's possible the physical log is accurate, and the Dagos file was entered after the fact.
Okay.
Either that, or whoever entered it into the Degas file made a series of mistakes.
Vladena doesn't seem that computer savvy, so it's possible. Anything come up in your investigation that you can tell me about?
Actually, yes. Black market chatter has been hinting at an upcoming big score in a matter of days.
Do you
Okay.
think someone could be
The
after
crown
the crown
jewels are in a
jewels?
few days.
With the numbers they're throwing around, I wouldn't rule them out. I don't know how they would steal them, though.
They would need all 7 keys. Do you know where the key holders are?
So you've heard the story. I could certainly track them down, but the keys won't be enough. They've added biometric security as well.
So the 7 key holders are themselves a key.
Not all 7. I suspect 1 would be enough.
The Dean of St. Vitus is a key holder. He could be a target.
Who's the
Why
dean of
him, especially?
He's
St.
planning to
Vitus?
leave town so no one will miss him. And no security is protecting his office. I walked right in.
I'm taking these threats seriously. I'll call the local authorities.
I should go now. It might already be too late.
Nancy, be careful.
Find the dean. Okay. Run! Ooh, a card. I don't know where the table, and then I found one somewhere else, and then steps. I don't know. This will have to go to my future book somehow, but okay. Today I've spent a lot of time,
Is that a cat meowing?
oh no, baby. Someone lock you up?
I hope the Dean is available to see me now.
Oh no.
Very well, sir.
Okay, so quick, before I lose my train of thought, I worked really hard today on my Nancy Drew journal that I'm working on. So I'm actually like using my iPad, using Procreate, and making a journal like similar to this with like, let's see, I'll use like one of my favorite ones. For example, this one is like the shadow at the water's edge, and so it just shows like all of the puzzles and like different little hints and stuff in it, and like the nanogram. And so like it's actually gonna be like super professional, and I want to get it printed out and stuff. So later in the future I might actually like put it up for sale, which would be awesome. But like I'm only up to number 13 right now, which is the Last Train of Blue Moon Canyon, I believe. I think that's 13, or yeah, 13. And I just finished that today. And then I was watching somebody else play some of the Nancy Drew games, and I noticed some things that I wanted to add to some older ones. So I worked on the final scene today. I added some extra stuff into that.
You have an appointment.
You know
But it's really fun, and it looks really great. Like I would love to be able to like get that done, but it takes forever to like draw everything.
We had this conversation yesterday. The inspection of the crown jewels is happening soon, and I must be a part of it.
Oh, so he says that he wants to be a part of it.
Has already taken place, and the Dean's already left for his trip.
I want you to recall that I came searching for him today.
He's aware you came round yesterday, and he apologizes that he could not get back to you before his departure.
So he lied to us. He said that he was going to be part of the inspection of the crown jewels, but seems like he's not. Okay, that's interesting, but where's this kitty? Hi, Posy. Not you. I'm looking for a different one. I'm looking for a different kitty. Not on the chair. Here's a card. Meow. So the cat has to be back behind the thing there. Uniting for Education. The Federation of Clergy in Education will hold its 25th annual Convocation of Clergy this weekend in Rome. Convocation, formally welcoming priests from Europe, is now open to priests worldwide, intended as a place for worship, idea sharing, fellowship, and above all, education. So this must be where he's going. The theme for this convocation is rather fitting: the key to learning. Speakers including FR, I don't know what that stands for, I apologize. Alonso, the Dean of St. Vitus Cathedral, Leo Sokol of Prague, and Fr. Jean Sebastian Monge of Notre Dame de Reims. Rare Roman coins to be on display at the annual convention. Okay. Feed Marias. Take time for cafe, check voicemails, get new card deck for Rome, ticket number 4198. St. Agnes Feast, Rome Conference, the 6th is circled. Crown Jewel inspection is the 24th. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go. Where is this cat? I feel like it's back here in this puzzle somehow. Yeah, I hear it. Anything else? So.
This is no ordinary wall decor.
Okay, so okay. Interesting. Is this saying on this side 1, 2, 3, and this one underneath is like this? Somehow I need these to fit together. So I'm going to write down some things. So first of all, there are 2 different swords. Sword here, sword here. Okay, so it tells us either the shape, the design, and the location. Well, possibly not the location. So this one has all 4, so it's either going to go here or here is the thing. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on the outside. So I'm just making the shape of it. Boop, boop. Okay, so if I have the sword, no, that's the cross, sorry. So if I have the cross, then the sword, I'll make it an arrow down for the sword, a cross again, and a triangle shape. Okay, and then I have these 3 like this. So this is a sword and this is a crown. So this sword and this sword can't match. Those aren't the same sword. Because the crown would need to go underneath the sword, which it cannot. What about one of these swords over here? Yes, so this one could be the same sword here. So it could be the square cross here. It could be the triangle sword here. And then we could have another sword there. Sheesh, right there. So we have some crown shapes. We have 3 different crowns. So there's 1 crown, 2 crown, 3 crown. So I think those are all, except for that could be a crown and that could be a crown, right? Okay. We have another cross. How many crosses do we have? We have 1 cross, 2 cross, 3 crosses, and I have 2 of them. I'm just gonna make that a circle actually. So we have the square cross and the circle cross. Square cross and the circle cross. We don't have the triangle cross. This cross cannot go. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting some things down so you guys can see my thought process. So right now we're trying this with these 4 here going down this way. So, and then this one I determined that it could possibly be the triangle sword and the square, yeah, the square cross. So it's going to be the triangle sword, and then we're going to have another sword here. Do we only have 2 swords? Yes. So since we only have 2 swords, it's going to, no, we have 3 swords. Oh, interesting, I can pull them out. Okay. I like that. Okay, I need the, so we have the square cross, the triangle sword, we need the triangle sword, and then we need the circle cross to go here. So I think those are our official, almost official slots. Because it could all move over one, like this could move to here instead. Okay, so any other official things? Like, do we have the circle cross anywhere else? No. We have a sword and a crown, so sword and a crown. That wouldn't match here, but this could be a sword, a crown, and something here. Sword, sword, cross, that's this one. So let's try moving everything over one. Try doing sword, crown, cross. and it's a square crown. Okay. Then we have this one being crown, crown, circle. So that can't be it, I don't think, because we need 2 crowns in a row and there's no place to put 2 crowns in a row. So take that out. So we're gonna move these back. Because we do have another sword we could place somewhere. So right here, this could be a sword. Then we can have the square crown with a cross there. Then we have a sword, can't go there. We have the triangle sword right there. Hi, baby girl. Crown. Crown. See, that doesn't really work either. So I don't think this is right. It could go here. Let's work on these, because it could go. I need 3 though. I need one of these to be the crown, right? Could be like, meow. I'm sorry, kitty, kitty. That would suck if it was turned. So it's this one that has to be it though. Does it have to be the circle sword? No. Okay. Okay, so we definitely have 4 in a row. We have the square cross for sure. We have a sword for sure. We have a circle cross for sure. We have a triangle for sure. There is only 1 square cross. So we have these for sure. So this is going to be a triangle here. And this is going to be a sword here. But I don't know which is which yet. Okay. So my only problem is that I have these 3, but something like that. So maybe I'm thinking this is a circle here and this is a circle here. So maybe it goes this way. So then we have the circle with the triangle. Triangle crown and a crown. I don't know which crown. Then we have the square crown with a sword and a cross. And then either across here or across here. Crown, sword, cross, crown, sword. So maybe this is a sword. And this is a cross. But that would need to be the square crown. With a cross and a sword. Like, I'm wondering, I kind of, okay. Dang it. That is for sure that. That is for sure a sword. Like, the only not for sure is this one down here, which sucks. So I turned this sideways, didn't I? Did not mean to do that. I meant to put that there. And then across here. And we have a crown, cross. We need a sword though. This way. That works, right? No, because it's not the square. I have a leftover sword, but not a leftover cross. Okay, if it goes this way, that works. That works. I have a sword. The square. Okay. A triangle there. Okay, so I've got this one. I have the square crown with those. Okay, and then I have square to shoot. I need a sword here. Yeah. We're there. Let me figure out how these shapes can fit in here. So I can do 4 down this way. Then I need the triangle one in there and the square one in there, which is either this way or this way. This one could fit in here. Or it could fit in there. And lastly, is there anything? How many crowns are there? 3 crowns? 1, 2, 3. So each one of these has to be a different crown placement. That has to be a triangle though. That has to be in the center though. Hi, baby girl. This is really confusing, you guys. I see I have 2 viewers. If you have any ideas, go ahead and shoot them out to me. And thanks for joining. I wonder if there's any hints around the room. Like, what confuses me is the possibility of these being like turned and rotated, and like that's really weird. Maybe if I squish these together somehow, except for if I squished here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. Like I was thinking like just, and maybe I'd make the shape. Okay, so Let's look around the room a bit. I hear you, kitty. I'm sorry. Maybe on his calendar there might have been something. The 6th is circled, but
Can't check. Check.
excuse me.
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Okay. Doesn't matter. We have 4 rows each way. Because I don't know, like, if it matters if it's on this side versus if it was on this side. The 3 crowns have to be placed in different locations. Okay, so there's 3 crowns. There's 3 crosses, 3 hammers. Yeah, so there's 3 of everything and 3 swords. But on our list here, here's 1 sword, 2 sword, 3 sword, 4 sword. So one of the swords has to cross. Okay, and then we have 1 crown, 2 crown, 3 crown. So the crowns all have to go in a separate space. Then we have 1 cross, 2 cross, 3 cross, 4 cross, 5 cross. So 2 of our crosses have to overlap. And we have no hammers. So the hammers are placed randomly. We have 0 hammers. So we need 2 of them to cross, 1 of them to cross. 1 sword cross, 2 crosses to overlap. It shouldn't matter what direction I go with this, because like if I turned it sideways, it shouldn't matter because it's the same symmetrical shape. The ones we know for sure: square, cross. Either goes here or here. Let's try over here for funsies. And we also know the circle, nope, a circle cross. So we have the square cross here, which makes the one below it the square sword. Triangle sword, sorry guys. So we know for sure we have these. Well, unless it's one over. Okay, so I got this one and I crossed it with this one. So we already have one down. We need to cross one more. Do. Yeah, we need to cross one more. Could either be this one that we cross or this one that we cross. Oh. Okay. I think it's this way, guys, because here we have a circle here, then we have two crowns here and something here. So we have the triangle crown here for sure. We have a circle here. We have a crown here, and we have our last cross here. Okay. Okay. Then, so we have this minus one crown. We don't know what crown. I think it has to be the circle crown. And then we have the square crown. No. And then we have the square crown here, making this shape with a sword and a cross. Okay. So it's getting a little bit confusing, so I'm just gonna draw it out. Okay, so we have the one cross here for sure. We have sword, circle, cross there, and then we have a triangle there. And then we went here, and we definitely have, we have not solved this fully yet. We have a triangle here, and then over here we have a sword. Okay, and then here we have a circle, we have the triangle crown, and then we have a crown, and we have a cross. And then this one, I believe, goes here with the cross, the square, and another sword. So that's so we need a placement here, here, what sword is it? We need a triangle down here. Or there any other ones that are just shapes? It's just this one. Because that's quite a lot.
There we go.
It worked!
Wait a second. The bookcase moved.
Not putting that away. I'm coming, kitty! What do I do? Oh, oh, hello!
Hi, kitty. What were you doing back there?
That looks like Blueberry, my roommate's kitty at my old place. Hi, baby. Okay, that was a little bit more complicated than like it needed to be, but figured it out. Yeah, I put it in the left slot when it should have been in the right slot.
Leo might be in trouble. I need to report this as soon as possible. Where am I?
Whoa, whoa.
I gotta find a way out.
Whoa! What the frick is this? I guess I don't have time to explore. I better just get out. Do 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 do. My pretty girl. Can my key work here? Nope. Can my key work here? Nope. Oops. Okay, there's pictures on the wall everywhere, and the one guy was pointing this way. Can I just keep my key out? Okay. Oh! What the heck is this thing? What the heck is that thing? It's like a ghost. Oh, great. Okay, this does not matter. Get away from me. Go away. Close it. Oh, I don't like this. Ah! Oh man. Golly gee. Ugh. Okay, so I went this way. Then I went through here. Then I think I need to go down here. Okay, not that way, not that way. Okay, one of these has got to be unlocked. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Where is this gonna shoot me out? Golly gee willikers. One, two, three, four, five. Police?
Dobry den, tady policie České republiky.
I hope you understand English. I'd like to report a possible missing person, the Dean of St. Vitus Cathedral. I was set to meet with him, but he didn't show.
Why do you believe he is missing?
I went to his office to meet him, and he wasn't there. And I found a secret passage in his office, and his
there's
cat
a
was
huge
trapped behind
bug
it.
on
I
my
noticed
window.
one of his playing cards on the ground in the tunnel, but was chased away before I could look any closer by what I assume was a person.
A secret passage? Who is this?
My name is Nancy Drew.
The detective?
Yes, I can verify my identity
You know me?
if you'd like.
That won't be necessary. The passages underneath the city are not serviced and are very dangerous. Only a few are accessed by tour groups. Recently, floods have destroyed many of the passageways. Do not go back inside.
I will.
Oh, all right.
We will send an officer to the dean's workplace and home.
Thank you. I also found a plane ticket on his desk, and he did mention he was going out of town. Can you check additional records to see if he took a different flight?
Yes, we can.
Great. That's all I can
You're a
ask.
pretty girl.
Would you like to file a report regarding the man who chased you?
No. I know
don't know
something
what he
was
looked
there,
like.
but I would like to keep focus on the dean.
Okay. We will call
There you
back
go.
this number once we have something to report.
Follow up with the police, figure out what to do with that wall panel.
That's done. I'm not done with that yet.
Investigate Leo's office. I didn't get all the way. Okay. Meet me at the cafe. Ayo.
Adela, what's wrong?
It's my computer. I got this scary pop-up, and now it won't respond to anything I do.
Better take
Let
it
me
to
take a
Elka.
I recognize this handiwork. Someone has tried harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
Oops, I meant to like restart. I want to get these right, and then but now I'm not able to get back. Ah, I want to do that first. That. Then key. Okay, so do I have to get the key first? Interesting. Okay. My pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Okay, I don't think I should push that one down just yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I have to get all of these green things. Just in a better way. But now I have that left, so I think I'm almost got it. There we go. Golly gee willikers. Okay. That has to be the first move. Golly. Because I can't move up that way. I could push this up twice. But where would that get me? If I push that up twice, it wouldn't get me anywhere. If I push it up once, I can move like that. One more. Okay. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, go up. No. We're going to the side, then up. how can I? So close. I just messed up on a few moves. How do I want this to go? I think I wanted to go up there. There we go. Shoot. I would have had that. What did I do different? I think I pushed that down, didn't I? I do need to push that down though. Go down this way. There we go.
Here you go. It's all clear now.
Honey, where did you learn that?
Honey.
Apparat's shopkeeper taught me. I had a similar problem and went to her for help.
Do you have an update?
The theft
No.
of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really after.
And what do you believe that is?
The
I
crown
hear
jewels.
the crown jewels are going on display. A rare occasion.
Is it possible? I don't know that there is a connection, but the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used as a convincing substitute for the real royal jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days. They must have a plan for getting all 7 keys.
You know the history. I would expect nothing less of you. They would not need all 7 official keys if they make their own.
How could they do that?
For centuries, alchemists were part of the royal courts. If King Leopold II's royal alchemist made the original keys, the plans may still be in his workshop.
You really do know your history.
Where's the
The
workshop?
workshop must be long gone by now.
Is
If
it
it
the
exists
apparat?
anywhere, I imagine it would be somewhere around the castle complex.
Oh.
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thoughts crossed my mind.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
What makes you so sure?
They have done nothing in decades. You waste your time with this.
Okay.
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well, if it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I will. Thank you. Can't check that off yet.
Ask around about alchemy. Hello.
Are you here for coffee? Or questions?
Question.
A little bit of both. Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
Have you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display.
The
Okay.
real ones.
In a vault in the castle complex, no?
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist in his court.
This does not surprise me. We have an entire section on alchemy here. Books in English, too.
We took
Do you
one.
believe that he had a workshop? Could it still be around here?
A hidden workshop? I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the
You
castle.
two are so cute.
The one overseen by Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
This cafe is amazing. It's been here a long time.
Yes, centuries.
Don't hurt yourself, Doug.
Always serving coffee?
Coffee was brought here in the 1700s. A Turkish peddler brought the mysterious drink to Bohemia, serving it in this very spot. It was considered a rare and exotic drink that few could
They're
afford.
chasing a bug.
The rulers even determined it was only to be
Get it!
served to the royals and nobles. They say that members of my family long past were among the first to enjoy this delicacy. But today, I'm happy to say, our coffee is served to all.
Was this cafe passed on to you?
In a way, different regimes owned all of the businesses here. My family struggled to keep it, as I do today.
I can see that you do
Careful.
love your work.
It is the history that makes me stay, knowing how hard some have had it. I can't bring myself to leave. It is not that I have never wished to leave, to try something new. I would love to be a writer, or to travel the world like you and Adela.
Couldn't you
For
serve
me?
coffee and write?
I have my recipe book to write in, and I make coffees from around the world. For now, that will have to do.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to work with.
Anytime. You ask the best questions.
I'm not done with that yet.
Okay. Kitty! What are you doing outside? Isn't this the same kitty? You're not supposed to be outside, baby. He's gonna be mad that his assistant lost you.
And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
You just missed today's play. Actually, you didn't. It was the same as
It was the
yesterday's.
same as yesterday.
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Lay them on me.
Did you finish the Residente script?
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it.
Why is that?
Because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
You have a lot of puppets. How many do you have?
10 in total. King Maria Theresa is my newest addition. I couldn't resist making her the star of the show.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were waiting for him to repair your 12th puppet.
Did I say that? You must have misheard me. I meant 10.
But Maria Theresa starred in your show. She didn't need repair.
I'm an actor. I'm not very good with numbers. You knew who I meant.
Okay.
Yes, I suspect he did. Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's world?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art.
Hi, baby.
Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
Do you know specifically who originally made the 7 keys?
Yes, it is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy was a science back then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of
Okay,
course.
so
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows
I
better
think we
than I
look
do.
for an
I make
alchemy
marionettes
symbol.
dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
Thanks
Go
for your
talk to
expert
Merrick.
analysis.
Mark.
I'll keep it all in mind.
So what I'm thinking
Of course.
is that...
Oh, Nancy, before you go,
Okay, hold on.
have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
Not yet, but I know the story.
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
Okay. So there was a display in the museum and it said that symbols of alchemy can still be found on Prague's buildings today. So I think that there's a symbol somewhere and that will lead us to the alchemist's hidden lab. Yeah. That's my thoughts. We need to go talk to Merrick. This is the wrong way, but...
Locked. That's done.
We can go down there. So I want to like look around for, not up there, an alchemist symbol. But we're gonna finish talking to everybody about it first. Okay, my bracelets are digging in.
Dobry den. Are you looking for Elka?
No.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you. Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fixed old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
So you can't turn lead into gold?
Ha! I would not be here if I could. I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago, sometime during the 16th century. I could never find a way to open it without breaking it.
That I won't do.
I'll open it.
May I give it a closer look?
Please, be careful.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are afraid of them?
Should I be?
No. They would not bother tourists.
How do you know that?
Why would they? It attracts the wrong attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds. Schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have
Should've
locked
burned
them
it.
away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
Yeah, you burn them so that nobody else.
You have
Gotta have
filled a
them.
few holes in my knowledge. Thank you.
At least someone is interested in what I know.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
Is he talking about this? Is that my key? Huh. What? It literally won't let me have any tools. Take a closer look at both sides of the trunk. Does it have like an up? Whoa. Okay, so that's one of those. Where we'll hold down if we're right. Gosh, it's getting hard to remember. Oh gosh, okay.
Let's take a closer look.
A marionette.
Have
That's
I
the
seen this
other-
symbol before?
Yes, I have. Okay. Do I need to tell him I opened it?
Dobry den. Are you looking for Elka?
Actually, I wanted to talk.
Nope.
I should get going.
Yeah. Come back sometime.
How am I gonna get that jewel?
Can't check that off yet.
I opened
Still
it.
have to... Can't check that off yet. I'm not done with that yet.
So there's still a few people I have to ask about.
Hello,
El Residente
what can I do
and
for you?
Alchemy.
Does your grandfather only work here?
Work, yes. Hides at his desk and does who knows what else. Also, yes.
He's pretty secretive then.
My mother would say that is just how he is. Always tampering with something. And he should not be disturbed.
You never thought to sneak a peek?
To watch him tinker with puppets? No, thank you. I prefer computers. They are more challenging.
Were you close to your mother?
She passed when I was young. She was everything to me.
I'm sorry. I know what that's like.
I'm sorry to hear that. My mom was killed, hit by a car on an errand, so they say.
You don't sound convinced.
It was the middle of the night. What errand would she run? But my grandfather would say no more about it.
What do you think happened?
She was hit by a car. More than that, I can't know.
I'm very sorry. I could...
No, what's done is done. What about your mother? How did it happen?
Suddenly. Like yours. If you ever need to talk...
It was a long time ago, and we're here now.
So you really don't know more about Radek?
He's pretty cute.
I meant about what he does. He's so passionate about his craft, even in our modern age.
I have never asked. He has a mysterious quality to him. I trip over my words when he is around.
That's hard to believe.
It is true. I am not as friendly as I appear.
So you don't know how he spends his time?
He speaks mostly with my grandfather. You would have to ask him.
I should get going.
Of course.
Okay. I think we're gonna go talk to Dovrik or whatever his name is in the museum. Dobrik? No. We also need to ask Vladena about Residente. The artifact's back.
Ah, Miss Drew. More questions?
What can I say? I have an interest in your history.
History is not the problem.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Can you explain why you were so keen to meet with him?
How would you know that?
He invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You don't need to worry about them. Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
Have they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
You're so pretty. I love you too.
What do you know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal interest of yours?
The exhibit is over there. I don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself. You might not understand it all, so come back and ask questions if you have any.
That's a generous offer.
Please remember to be careful.
There must be a better time.
Okay. I think it might have been Sir Edward Kelly, Alchemist in Rudolph II's royal court. So we have Sir Edward Kelly. Alchemy was brought into Prague by King Rudolph II. Prague's culture flourishes with references to its mystical past. Alchemy's influences are seen like the street name like Golden Lane, century-old house signs, astronomical clock, and many alchemy tours. Okay. Edward Kelly. He had the king's favor and was knighted in 1590. Turned to working in the hidden laboratories before he fled. His personal diary contained writings claiming that the secret of the Philosopher's Stone and immortality, as well as the ability to transmute base metals into gold. Though the court had him dedicated to the memory of Rudolph, mystery surrounds his death as well, with some accounting injuries sustained while escaping prison. The other attributes it to poison. So it does say something about secret laboratories. Okay.
I'm not
One
done
more
with
person
that
to
yet.
ask about the Residente.
Oh, you again. Oh, you again.
No? Okay. Okay. I swear I've talked to everybody about El Residente now. Because I talked to Patrizia and... what's her face? Adena? No, that's not her name. Blonde chick. We need to keep our eye out for symbols. We need to go explore down in that place again.
I have nothing more to say.
Okay. Makes things easy. Nobody wants to talk to me. Okay. Clues. Okay, so I think
now isn't a good time.
Prosim.
Hello. I hope English is all right. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm trying to reach the Dean.
English is quite all right. I'm afraid Mr. Sokol is not available at the moment.
I'm investigating a case. Maybe I could speak with you.
If I can be of any help.
Does the cathedral hold any precious treasures?
There are many priceless artifacts entombed with our saints here. And of course, the crown jewels.
I'm sorry, what? The crown jewels are in the cathedral.
Where they lie, I truly cannot say, but I believe they are secure in a vault beneath us.
Who has access to them?
Not me, I can assure you. As for the rest, it is not my place to say.
Is Leo avoiding Oscar Dvorak?
It is my duty as his secretary to filter through priorities.
You never told him.
I filtered, ma'am.
Do you know why Oscar Dvorak is trying to reach the Dean?
He's not disclosed his agenda to either of us.
Why do you think he wants to meet?
As head of the gems exhibit in the museum, he has no oversight on the cathedral or its renovation. He has lodged several memos on the subject.
What does he want?
I can only surmise he wants unfettered access to the treasures of the cathedral that he has no respect for.
You sound British. How did you come to work for the Dean?
I'm native Czech. I watched a great deal of telly growing up and studied in England.
I thought... I could have sworn that you had trouble speaking Czech.
I find many problems disappear on their own if I only speak in English.
Clever.
My job is to filter, ma'am. That's what I do.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
You're interesting.
Of course. When the Dean returns, I will let him know that you called.
What if that's
Please do.
Not an actual secretary, like somebody kidnapped the secretary?
Can't check that off yet. Check. Still have to do that. I'm not done with that yet.
Okay, I want to go back into the tunnels if I can. Because hopefully there's not a bad guy this time trying to chase me. And I can look around at all the pictures. I still wonder what this key is for. See, I'm wondering if one of these pictures might have like an alchemist symbol. So creepy down here. I have a feeling it's gonna be like in this room, because it's like a little side-off room with a bench. It's interesting. Was this open before? We are going to pause for a second because I have to use the bathroom. Okay. Let's go up this way. I don't know what this way is exactly. It's either the way we came down and it's gonna bring us back up to his office, which I wouldn't mind going to because it still says I need to explore his office. Oh, interesting. Okay. These tunnels are going to bring me all around the city. Because I know there were a few random doors. Yeah, I don't believe this door was open previously. That's random. Another random little seat. Okay. It's this way. So I think I just have to wait for gates to open themselves. That wasn't the right way. Trying to find my way back to his office, where I first came down the stairs. Might be locked off now. Go through a gate. There it is. Hi, beautiful. You're blocking it. Yeah. Oh, because I died a few times. That's a good thing I
can't go that way. Can't go that way.
Oh, we can't go upstairs?
Locked. Locked.
Okay, now we need to find our way back out. This way. Nope. This way. So we're gonna have to, go back up to his office. When in doubt, scan it. What does that mean? Hi, pretty girl. Okay, so this says find the dean, investigate Leo's office. So apparently we didn't get to see everything in Leo's office. Okay. Cat got outside somehow, which is sad. Plant that goes behind there. We did the wall thing, so it has to be something on his desk. Oh.
This is Helena Svoboda, special events for the Office of the President. The President has requested that we conduct the official inspection of the crown jewels immediately, rather than next week. As always, this will be a private inspection with the utmost security. We will be in touch with further details. Osa Neseva. Hello, it's Helena, special events with a message for the Dean. The President wanted me to extend his appreciation for your participation in the inspection. And to let you know, everything has passed inspection and the gems are prepared for the upcoming exhibition. Dziękuję za wasz czas.
Oops.
Check.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
Dang it, he's there. I was hoping he wouldn't be there. Guess I can go out this way. Because I gotta get that gem somehow. Prague is even more mysterious. Under the cover of night? What? Okay. I want to talk to Radek because I found this marionette.
Hey, Nancy.
Nope.
I should get going.
Bye.
Okay. Who can I call?
I'll call back another time.
Can I call Zane?
Now isn't a good time. Now isn't a good time.
Why not? Should I like go in here?
I'll call back another time.
Thank you for calling Second Shine, where you fight for English, all other... To reach our CEO, Mr. Hans Feier...
Oh, okay. Cool. I want to do this while we're playing around. So apparently if we take pictures of these places, yeah, you can get achievements. Take a photo of a historical place, find out its name and history. Now I can listen to his voicemail in both languages.
Thank you for calling. For English, press 1. All other languages, please remain on the line. Um unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist leider im Moment nicht verfügbar. Bitte warten Sie, bis Sie zum nächsten freien Mitarbeiter durchgestellt werden. Im Augenblick ist leider niemand verfügbar. Bitte versuchen Sie es während unserer normalen Geschäftszeiten noch einmal. Um unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist leider im Moment nicht verfügbar.
Yay! I got an achievement. Brew 30 coffees, answer the trivia question, learn every Czech word, take pictures of the locations. So like, I just took a picture of this. But it didn't do anything. Do I need like be up closer and like I wonder if like by taking these pictures we'll see new postcard. Dating back to the 12th century, this inaugural hall houses a replica of the Czech crown, viewable by the public. Like, I wonder if by doing this we will see symbols. Obelisk at Prague Castle. Is that not a good photo? Gotta just like get the right angle, huh? Like this. It's like cutting off the third window. Yeah. There we go. Donated, okay. Yeah. Donated by Thomas Garrigue-Messark. This ancient 16-meter granite obelisk was placed in the castle square in 1928 to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the first Czechoslovak Republic's establishment. Okay, then we have the Cathedral Golden Gate. Which is like this, I think. Oops. Yeah. None of those? Oops. Like how high does it go up? Oh, it goes like all the way. Something like this. Yeah. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, worked. Ah! ceremonial entrance of the cathedral built by King Charles IV. Cathedral entrance. So I have a bit of this triangle up to the rosary window, which I don't see. I see like a circle window. Must not be on this side. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me, people. Right here. Yay! Visitors enter the cathedral through the portal in the western facade, opposite the passageway between the second and third courtyards. Castle exhibition. We can get the statue of George. On the side. And yeah. About right there. Yeah. Bronze statue of St. George crafted by the Transylvanian Saxon sculptors Martin and Georg. It's speculated that the statue was once presented as a gift to Emperor Charles IV. I think that's in the other square. That might be in the other square. We need the castle exhibition. Yeah, that has to be in the other square, I think. That one has a towery thing on it with tripartite windows, which are 3-section windows, which I don't see here, so yeah. I need one in here. Hi, beautiful girl. Hi, beautiful girl. Do, 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 do. Shows off this column and kind of like that. No? Let's go to the journal again. Let's see that one and that one. That one. Should be just like this. There we go. Da, 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 da. Outside, please. Legend, no, I didn't want to do the ghost tour.
Begin.
We already did the ghost tour. wanted to go outside. So one thing I know is that the cathedral does have some shapes on it, like the Rudolph symbol, the R there. That's basically all I know. Okay. So we need this building here, which is this one. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arches in it. I don't think that's right. Two of these arches. Yeah. I want to say here. Come on, angle. It's gotta be this. Come on. It's just not getting it, is it? There we go. I was a little too far out. Okay, the house, the minuet, was nearly demolished in 1905. The art on the building made using sgraffito technique was discovered in 1919 when the building was being repaired. So we have the West House and the astronomical clock left. So I need to look for those tripartite windows. It's kind of like that one. Nothing over here. There's the astronomical clock. Okay, how's the clock? So I get this door in it, clock, and like this. No. right there, I think. Yeah. So I just need to look for that tripartite window, which that's the only one I see so far. Which is it. That's cool. So that kind of goes in front. About there, I think. Yep, perfect. Boom. What is this anyway? The astronomical clock. Boom. Make 30 coffees, answer the trivia question, learn every Czech word. See, like, the only thing over here to really do is apparat. Task list.
Still have to do that.
I don't know who else to ask about that. Could I ask, like, Frank and Joe?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Dad?
You've reached the personal line for...
Della?
Now isn't a good time.
Ned?
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my...
Oscar?
You have reached Oscar Dvorak, head of Minerals and Gems for the Brachka...
Okay. The police?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead. I'll call back another time.
Same.
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Dobre.
I should...
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, man.
Have I seen the symbol before? Have I
Yes, you
seen
have.
the symbol before?
I want to get in there.
Hello.
Can I not talk to anybody? This sucks. Okay. It's not fun when you get stuck. literally can't talk to anybody.
Hey, Nancy.
I should... Locked. Locked.
Looking for any symbols. I don't think this is old enough. Has to be around the cathedral. To be honest, they probably brought the dean out this way, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Patrizia.
I hope you have time to enjoy Prague. A shame to come all this way and not enjoy our history.
I know that she has an alchemy shelf here, but can't find anything. Commissioned by King Rudolph II upon his coronation. I want to see what's
Can't go
in
that way.
your book. think I'm stuck. Hi, pretty girl. Where's the cat gone? Hope he's not lost. Hi, baby. Oh, my preciosa. Hi. Somehow, I need to get that thing from him. Okay, I'm gonna do hold for a hint for ask about Residente. Don't forget to use your phone. I did call people. I tried calling everybody on my list. And we don't have a web. Haha, another card. Let me have the jewel.
Nancy.
Where did it say that we could still see some of Prague's astrological stuff? I swear it's this. Okay, journal. Sounds like the key bearers were already called together during a recent inspection of the crown jewels and even moved it up. Everything passed inspection. So I doubt they'll bring the key bearers together again. Puppets, puppets, puppets. Prague sure has a unique history with marionettes. Luckily, they're not alive. Oh gosh. Anything new, bro? Out for coffee.
Locked.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I might get off soon if we don't find anything to do.
Can't go that way.
You see the two footprints and they lead off this way. But this is locked. He dropped a card at the bottom. Did he drop any more?
Locked.
I don't even know where I'm going. Don't even know where. What? Where's this bringing me? This is a totally different one, ain't it? Or is this the one I exited out of originally? Yeah. Trying to see if like there's anything on the ground. That's the one, right? So some of these gates lead to the same place.
Now isn't a good time. Looks like a keyhole. Looks like a keyhole. Looks like a keyhole.
What did he say about Prague? Well, who's the only one I can like repeat conversation with? Is that Radek or Mark?
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah.
Do you believe alchemy still has a place?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes
Why is it a problem?
I might have been better off sticking with...
Do you know specifically who originally made the 7 keys?
Yes. It is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy was a science back then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically.
I should...
Leopold II's alchemist made the keys. Say the same my alchemy book. Come on. Rudolph II. Oh, goodness. I think it has something to do with the clock. Let's go back to the other square. If I don't find anything with Marek or the astronomical clock, then I'm gonna get off for the night. I'm just kind of running around in circles right now. I don't know why it won't let me call anybody.
Dobry den.
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history.
I learned many skills from those times.
So you...
I would not be here.
What?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago.
May I give it...
Please.
Do you know...
Not molds. Schematics.
If the schematics for the...
Hidden.
Then...
Alchemy.
I should get going.
Yeah. Come back sometime.
Thing is I got that chest open. I just need the gem. How could I get rid of Oscar? Could I fake a call? Because he really wants to meet with the dean. So could I use like the dean's phone or the secretary's phone and pretend like he's gonna see him? There's the skeleton. Holding a bird cage or a light with the R. I can't go any further. Okay, let's try faking a phone call. I don't think it will work, but we'll try. Like, something's got to trigger something right now. Because I can't call anybody about El Residente. And that's like, find the dean. I can't call the police right now. I opened the trunk, but I need to get the thing. This guy's gone. Can I send an email?
Locked.
Got to be missing something. He's just out for coffee. Such a bad assistant. What if I do the ghost tour? But I feel like the ghost tour is just to learn some information. Oh my gosh!
Begin the tour if you dare.
I just
Follow
need
the
to
numbers.
He left them.
Or
During the ghost tour, he leaves them, huh? But any other time, he doesn't. I'm getting really tired. After this, I'm going to bed. That's what I needed, a trigger. Nancy doesn't solve cases alone. Ba, 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 ba. Do these have to go in a certain order? Weird. How would I know what order these go in? Oh. Oh. Gotcha. We can't have that up unless we have all the jewels in the center. And the only way to get that to go back is by pressing the button. Okay, so then we can get 2 on here. Okay. And rotate. Okay, so you want the circle to go before this one. Okay, then we want the square to go in between, excuse me, triangle and this one, but this one's in the wrong. Let's go like this and flip or zoom. And then go back. And then go like this. And flipper zoo. And go like that. Boom. A key.
A little key.
Oh, is that to the snow globe? I want the little key.
Whoa, the inside moved.
Turned. Okay, it's got... Can we... The floods below hide secrets lost. The floods below hide secrets lost.
Check. That's done. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Dobre.
I found a secret compartment in your puppet case.
The marionettes and their shows aided the Czech people through many wars. This compartment is no surprise to me.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
Can I call people now?
I'll call back another time. Now isn't a good time.
The floods below hide secrets lost. Is that really all I learned from that? You don't know anything, do you?
Hello.
Nope. Floods below. Floods below. Can I use that as some sort of key? Because it looks like it could be a key. Where'd my mini key go? The floods below hide secrets lost. And this is where the floods were. Follow the puddles. Maybe that's the one that exits me. I want to follow the puddles. I don't know that that will help much. I'm wondering if there's a painting of like Noah. And that represents the floods below. You know? That's a boat. And then there would be like a stone underneath it. Yeah, so let's look at all the art. No. No. This is horses. Victory. Oh. Another victory of some sort. Aha!
How has nobody ever found this? It's just begging to be solved. Let's shine a light.
Okay, so there's 3-part ones. I'm not gonna want a 3-part there. Do we want it to light up all of the spaces or just the ones with the knobs? I feel like a three-way would be a waste there, and then the two ways they don't. See? Let's see, I want something shooting up this way. So the only thing from here is to go up this way. And then I have two options here. If I do this one, it goes out both ways. And can I get that? I can get that probably by doing the four-way here. Okay. And this one, I need it just to go down. That doesn't shoot on anything else. I need this one to go up. only way to get that one is through here. There we go. Yay! Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Whoa. This must be the old alchemy lab.
Okay, guys, I am exhausted, and even though we found this awesome place here, I think we will save this for another time. I might try to get on tomorrow, but I am traveling later in the night to go visit a friend, so I might not make it on until next week. But if you were able to come on and watch live, thank you for joining. Yeah, that's all I have. Have courage and be kind, and we shall see you all next time. Bye.